Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Panther, a folding table talk. This is just our new segment at this point. We don't have a topic today, but we're just gonna dive straight into some news. We've neglected the news over the past couple of segments. Sorry, we've been busy actually personally with our stuff. These two down here doing movies and me doing with work. And interview that I did with Mr. MeatShower as well. How's it going, guys? Before we get started, how's it going? How's it going
I,
for you
I'm
guys?
I'm good, man. I'm tired. It's been a long week. Yeah, work's been hard this week and stuff. It's been new. Trying out something new this week, but yeah, I loved every minute of it. And yeah, I wish I could tell you guys more. I will at a later date.
I'm sure we'll have a
Uh,
segment on it.
yeah, we will. We
Yeah.
will.
Uh,
But other than that, guys, yeah, I know it's a confusing time. I know it's a little bit of a kind of like frustrating time and everything like that with just like, all these announcements going around and the obvious elephant in the room, COVID numbers kind of on the rise and everything like that. So let me straightforward address something right now. We are still open, but I would like to make sure everyone is informed that we are following our COVID guidelines. Okay, guys, if you're coming out there, I want you guys to make sure that you're trying your best to keep social distance. Okay, push it to 10 feet. Let's make sure it's 6 feet, everything like that. Make sure we're, trying to mitigate any chances of transmission or anything like that, staying within our bubble. If you guys are coming with your friends, you guys are staying with your friends. Okay, guys, like that's what I'm saying, right? We're allowed to, hang out with people, but obviously we need to, try and keep small. And obviously, we're very lucky that Panther is big enough for us to be able to accommodate that. So, we have lots of space, guys. Don't be shy. You're allowed to, make sure you don't stand right next to somebody. Other than that, yeah, guys, if you're feeling sick at all or anything like that, right, guys, take the proper precautions, stay home. We're always going to be here next weekend and stuff like that, guys. You're not missing anything out. Take care of yourself. You take care of your family. That stuff comes first. These are really like confusing times, and to kind of alleviate the confusion, the most recent announcement has confirmed what we were all kind of thinking and kind of getting confused on, right? So everyone here in the lower mainland is one region. So that was the one thing that Poi, if you could bring up the map or something like that, and you can
yep.
explain it a lot better than me
So,
because I just know that that was something that we had all discussed. We were
mm,
very confused this coming week with just from Monday to now, and so there has been a little bit of clarity shed on that. So Poi, if you could go into that,
all
thank
right.
you.
So here we go. Mike Farnsworth came in and
Mhm.
said that you're only allowed to travel in your local health region. Now, for a lot of people, especially in the lower mainland, especially where Panther is located at the Fraser Health Authority area or in the Surrey Health Region area, which is the Brown area here.
Mhm.
Now, the Vancouver folks are going to have a difficult time because they are in Health Region number 3, or the Vancouver Coastal Health Authority, and that includes like North Vancouver, all the way up to Vancouver City Center, and then
Mhm.
West Van and East Van, and basically it divides up in boundaries. So that was a big confusion there for a lot of people. It's like, well, the health region area is kind of divided in the boundary road area, and Richmond is on its own as well. So to pull it up here, I'm gonna pull up another map here. This is what it looks like originally. So you see the red here, which is the Vancouver area, and then you got Richmond in the middle here, and then you got the brown area, which is basically the lower mainland south, right? And then you got the upper Fraser here, which is basically like Burnaby, Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, Pitt Meadows. So you can see here that there's going to be a huge divide. So what Mike Farnsworth says, like, yeah, no, screw that. We're gonna combine both Health Region 2 and 3 together. So if you live in North Vancouver, you're still able to go out to Surrey. If you're going out to, let's say, somewhere like Kamloops or something from Burnaby, that's a big no-no.
Well, it's really not the time to be doing stuff like
If
that,
you're
right?
going
Like,
to
because I
the
mean, yeah,
island
yeah.
and you're from Burnaby, that's a big no-no.
I don't even think they'll let you on the ferry.
If you're going to
Uh,
Whistler,
They will ask why you're going, and
yeah,
I wanted to get into that too is another reasoning because I know some people are gonna be asking, like, oh, like, "Oh, well, you're supposed to be traveling for essential reasons." So, let me bring up why, you can use airsoft as an essential reason, because if A, you are using airsoft to get an outdoor physical activity, then that should count. If you're using it, as a way to kinda, like, unstress and de-wind through all this craziness that's going on and everything like that, it's pretty therapeutic, so, that seems pretty essential to me. Another thing is the fact that, yeah, we are open and able to accommodate you safely, so that is a big plus to us, guys. We are an outdoor field. We are not like there are indoor spaces obviously and stuff like that, like the bathroom. But again, we have an occupancy limit. Please be wearing your masks and no, wear your masks. It's not a please anymore. Wear your masks and yeah, sanitize your hands. That's about all we can do to make sure that you guys are mitigating the chances of
yeah.
transmission.
And again, we have the privilege of being open. Please don't screw it up and follow our rules
Mhm.
Mhm.
because, if you want to go crazy and stay indoors, that's fine. Like that's
Yeah,
that's
I'm
your
not gonna be
choice.
nice about it anymore.
Yeah. It's your choice to stay at home, right? If you choose to come out here and play
Well,
airsoft,
and
yeah.
and that's another thing too that I'd like to allude on to, guys. If you feel at any point uncomfortable or you're feeling some kind of anxiety towards coming out like that, again, like I said, we are going to be here. We're gonna ride this pandemic out all together, guys. We're in this together. We're gonna be here after it's over. Let's like wait out the rainy day, guys. If you don't want to play, if you're not feeling like it's safe or anything like that, then please, stay home and again, take care of yourselves, take care of your family. That stuff comes first. Airsoft comes second
Yeah.
or third or wherever the hell it is on your list.
I guess I should also add you start adding wetter segments for your segment there, Mac,
Really?
because people need to know what kind of weather we're getting on the weekend.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what did we deal with last week, Mac?
Sun.
Yeah, well, sorry if I sound a little drained because yeah, I was standing in the sun for about 12 hours.
But what's the weather this weekend at Panther?
Yeah,
I believe
yeah.
it is gonna be rainy.
Yeah, it will be rainy. So please wear the proper rain gear and footwear. And guys, just because it's rainy doesn't mean that you forget hydration. So yeah, make sure you're drinking the water and not the water falling from the sky. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty.
All right, and our favorite segment coming up, because of the intro,
What?
someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it.
Airsoft
Airsoft news!
news.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
How you doing,
Okay.
Tack?
You
Tack
guys
with the
calling your
airsoft news.
you
What's
guys
the
calling your
news,
favorite
Tack?
segment there. Okay. Well, hey, so I know a lot of people have asked me actually while at the field, and just over Instagram and whatnot about Odin speed loaders or what speed loaders to get. So good
Mm.
news, guys, if you're local here in BC and whatnot, Trigger has them in stock. I haven't checked some of the other stores. There might be some other stores that have them and whatnot, but hey,
Hey, support your
locally,
local store.
Trigger's got it. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Trigger
So
is our good
I
friend.
believe they don't have any of the clear ones left, but they do have some of the black ones and some of the tan ones left. So for all you guys who've been holding out, getting some of those, uh, hate to say it, crappy speed loaders,
Well, the
now's
push ones. Yeah, guys, come on.
they're
Let's
just
get onto the
yeah,
sidewind. If
Oh,
exactly,
I
yeah.
would also like to add Trigger also has the adapters for AKs as well, and then I think another mag adapter for the Odins as well.
Uh,
Yes, yeah, for
Yeah.
the
they have
universal mags,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. As a person who has his own, yeah, it works. Yeah,
Hey, it's
okay.
something.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah,
it's good
but
it's good for the application that it's trying to do, right? And
I'm
hopefully,
sorry.
like, with
I'm sorry.
innovations, it'll come better or something like that.
Sorry. What? You're a person who only has M4 max. You can't say anything to me about that.
Well, that's because I'm a smart person.
Hey, I
Hmm.
have gas mags, so the Odins don't even work with it, okay?
Yo, dude,
Ooh.
Poi, I know. I was loading my gas mags the other day, and I single-handedly loaded every single shot. The pain
Oh.
that I felt at the
Mm.
end of that
Okay.
after just doing 3 mags, 4 mags?
Mm.
Yeah, 4 mags.
All right, Tack, go ahead.
Okay. And then on the next thing is that ASG recently released a new upgraded hop up that you can get.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, actually, so it's
Here, pull
So
up a
that
nice
looks pretty
photo.
CNC.
cool.
It's a CNC cut, I believe, aluminum.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is pretty accurate. Look at
So how
that.
does that wheel work, Tac? Can you explain that? Is that a TDC or no? That's still a rotary hop up,
Oh,
correct?
it's just a rotary hop up. I'm not 100% sure. I have to get my hands on it and kind of disassemble it, but from the look of the picture, it looks like just a rotary hop up where it just pushes an arm.
Yeah,
So the wheel is on the top though. It's not.
looks like
It's not at the back,
there's
and it's
one
not
big wheel and then there's another wheel that pushes
Yeah, but
down on the
yeah, it just
internally.
yeah.
it just looks like it has a gear or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty cool. I mean, would you be able to still get that from the mock ejection port, like the standard
Um,
ones?
if you would like, here I will drop this for you guys as well, so you can get a look to answer Makoto's questions.
There we go. Perfect. That was my wonder.
Okay.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
looks really hot.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Next, I'm going
I
to
wonder how
be
compatible that would be with other clothes.
sharing some bad news, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Um, Yeah, so I'm not sure if some of you guys have checked out or you guys have seen, but one of our, at least one of my favorite airsoft YouTubers, Silo out there, recently posted about his local field requiring some help. The local field there being or at least their castle field that everyone's sort of familiar with. I'm sure all of you guys have seen in videos and stuff like that from Novrich, Silo. Well, oh man, there was one other
There's a
guy.
bunch of Facebook videos on it too
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah. So you'll see and recognize this place, like in a bunch of
In
other
so many
YouTubers,
events, yeah.
as well as events and whatnot. The airsoft field's located in Belgium, where thousands of people enjoy it. But unfortunately, due to this pandemic, their bills are, piling up. So right now they're at the point where they're probably going to shut down real
So how much
soon,
is it to
and
run per month? They're
uh,
saying.
from what I understand, just so that people don't get confused here, because I know that people hear like $10,000, but it's actually costing 10,000 euros a month
Oh,
to keep this place alive. And
What's that, like 12 grand?
right now they're out 100,000 euros, which is 90% of the company's savings, and they only have about 2 months more worth to keep the field open.
that's about 15,000
Yeah.
Canadian per month.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That
So
is a nice location, but that's kind
mhm.
of expensive. They probably charge an
What
arm
Yeah.
and a leg for a game in there once in a while.
Well,
Yeah.
I know that it's a big field and it can accommodate a lot of people, and assuming that COVID has hit them pretty hard here and stuff like that, that they can't have anybody there or people at, to varying degrees, I'm sure they're taking a huge hit. So, these are just one of the businesses out there, that are getting hurt like that. So for all you guys who love airsoft and whatnot and really like all your YouTubers who, partake at this field and stuff like that, there's a GoFundMe page that's available for anyone that would like to go and help out for that.
Yeah, support what you can, guys. Yeah, seriously, because that's something
Yeah.
that I'm sure all of us have watched.
Yeah.
If you go on GoFundMe, I believe you can just type in "Save the Chambers" with 3 exclamation marks, and you should be able to find it. And from that, that's it for me with my news segment for you guys. Back to Poi.
Ah, back to me. I just want to add, if I did the math. If you're doing 4 weekends
Hmm.
at the at this like location or map,
Hmm.
you would have to cover at least 2 grand every weekend to
Keep it
cover
open.
for their
But I believe
basically
they're
rent or
open.
lease. Are
Are
they
they not
open
open every
weekday?
day?
Are they
I
open
believe
every day?
so.
Oh, damn. Okay. You
I
got 2 big
believe.
weekends and then the 5 days in between. So, okay.
Yeah, I can double check
Plus,
here.
plus you have to pay for insurance,
Yeah, insurance
and
plus your employees
yeah,
plus your maintenance,
it
which
gets
apparently
pretty
they're lacking.
expensive. It gets pretty expensive quick if you're playing for a venue that big.
Yeah.
I
Well, the
guess.
events are definitely where it happens, right? And that
Yeah.
sucks because like COVID's hit everyone so hard when it comes to, just exactly the large gatherings that humanity is used to.
Yeah. So they're taking a toll on reducing their numbers.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just jump right into it. C21 news.
Yeah,
Now,
what's the update, baby?
not a lot of update actually.
Mhm.
Last week, there was supposed to be a second reading
Mm,
of Bill
Mm.
C21. That didn't happen.
mhm.
It got postponed today. We do pre-record our show the day before, so unfortunately, we can't see what's gonna happen in the future, or
Mhm.
today if you're watching it today on a Friday, or if it's after that, then I would say see if there's any news about it on
Yep, well, to
Facebook
make
or
sure you
Airsoft
look it up,
Canada or anything
exactly.
like that. But what's happening right now is there's three ways that it's go about. Either it's gonna get delayed again,
Mhm.
which I mean, a lot of people can probably read it as well because it might be an election year. They might say that this is bothering, like the liberal government's bothering them too much that they're gonna push it away, for forever how long they can.
Mhm.
Um, Another one is it's gonna get voted into the SECU. Before it gets voted into the SECU, the second reading has to go through a bunch of MPs that can voice their concern about Bill C21. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of voices heard on the floor in regards to it. Um, we had people like Mark Dalton, who already voiced his concern with the paper petition from Panther. That was awesome, by the way. If you haven't seen that that video that was released on Panther Airsoft Facebook page or Instagram or any of our socials, that's Elliot, our field manager, passing the paper petition to Mark Dalton. And then afterwards, what is it, like 2 months afterwards, Mark Dalton was able to present the paper petition to the House of Commons. That was awesome to see. That is democracy at work, which is awesome. Our
Mhm.
voices have been heard. Again, thank you very much for our patrons and as well as the participant who came in on what is it, February 20. When was it? I believe it was March 1st. Yeah, March 1st. Um, to sort of cater and as well as take these five MPs that came into Panther, and we showed them what the airsoft community is, what airsoft is, and how harmless we are. They're always labeling us as dangerous. We're
Mhm.
not dangerous, honestly. We're just people with some pretty weird hobbies, honestly. That's
Mhm.
how weird, fun, and friendly, honestly. So again, let's thank Mark Dalton, Ed Fast, Taco Van Popta, Brad Viz. Oh my God, Brad Viz has a really loud voice. It's still echoing to
Mhm.
this day.
I still remember.
Yeah, and then Carrie Lynn D. Finley, Carrie Lynn D. Finlay. She is actually the one that is representing South Surrey side White Rock, so where Panther is.
Mhm.
So we
Panther
invited her.
is her
Yeah,
constituency, yeah.
yeah. Panther is our constituency. So yeah, thank those guys, and yeah, hopefully that they are gonna be out there, voicing their concern on the House of Commons in regards to Bill C21,
Mhm.
and then once they go through the hearings of that, they're gonna vote it into the SECU, and so far, the SECU has been pretty good. We have Shannon Stubbs. Let me just pull up the folks here who don't know who is in the SECU. There, once it gets voted into the SECU, this is where amendments can come in and change some of the things that are in Bill C21. So you have the chair, John McKay, and then you got your vice chair, which is Shannon Stubbs. She was one of the first people to voice her concern about
Mhm.
airsoft being targeted in this Bill C21. And then you have people like Jack Harris, who's NDP, who also was concerned about airsofters and the airsoft community being targeted, and as well as paintball as well, being targeted in this bill. He voiced that at the very beginning.
Mhm.
We have people like Taco Van Popta, who's also in there, voiced his concerns as well. He didn't really voice his concern in the House of Commons, but he was at Panther when we did the five MPs that visited, so he
Mhm.
knows, what our situation is and what what we're going through and our feelings with that. You have Glenn Motz, who also voiced his concern in one of the SECU meetings that I was watching, and he was nice enough to mention about Airsoft as well there. So I mean, we're pretty good lined up in terms of the committee members here that are against Bill C-21. I do understand that there is a lot of liberals in here as well, and it's a
Mhm.
representation of the House, except it's more compact, so that things can be done faster.
Yeah.
So that is the steps there. And then I don't know how long they're going to take, but if you need any more news in regards to where this bill's going, so check out Airsoft in Canada, Facebook page, Instagram, YouTube as well. They have their podcasts as well. Um, yeah, go check them out because they're going to have more news about this as it comes along. Like I said, unfortunately, we we pre-record this on Thursday and then we release it on a Friday morning, and it's probably gonna be later Friday. Again, we're working with East Coast time, so right in the afternoon, you're gonna get all the news for Bill C-21, what happens to it. So fingers crossed that it
Mhm.
is in our good favor. Um, Another one that I would like to mention is I was interviewed by Mr. MeatShower,
Mhm.
or he's a local YouTuber from the interior of BC. He interviewed me in regards to Panther Airsoft, and as well as the future of Airsoft in BC. And yeah, he had I've already seen the preview of the video, but he has an interesting take on it's almost like a mini segment of, or a mini update of Bill C-21. He goes and talks with Scott from Omega Ops as well, and
Mhm.
as well as Michael Blight from Airsoft in Canada.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, he breaks down Bill C-21, Airsoft community, and as well as Airsoft guns and the laws and everything to it. Unfortunately, I don't know when he's gonna release it. He said he was gonna release it soon, but I'm guessing he's probably gonna release it on a Friday. So go check out his channel, Mr. MeatShower. I'll put on the link description. I'll put the link in the description below. Yeah, it was a pretty cool interview. I loved it. Yeah, he portrayed our side of the story pretty well, and
Mhm.
yeah,
That's good.
props to him. Yeah, hopefully he releases it soon. I'll put the description. I'll put the link to his video when it releases down in the description as well. Um, Other than that, that is my three segments there. I don't have anything else to add. You guys have anything else to add?
Um.
Other than just, everyone, I know this week has been hot and stuff like that. So you guys might be thinking that it's gonna be hot on the weekend and you might dress lightly, but as Poi and Mac have been mentioning, it's gonna be possibly raining. So you want to dress up, but at the same time, as Mac reminded you guys, you want to keep yourselves hydrated. So don't forget, watch the weather report, keep yourself prepared,
Yeah,
and most importantly, have fun.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
try. Let's try and beat this pandemic, guys, because this is what lockdown number three, mm,
Yeah.
something like that.
Two.
Yeah.
No, well, I guess this
How's
is like restriction two or something, but
how's the year and a half and the 3 week lockdown, guys?
Oh, I love that meme.
yeah, I know. I
No,
love
no,
the
you know,
one where
you know, you know
they,
what it feels like. It feels like we're on Groundhog Day, and we're on a slight repeat right now. Yeah, the
just a
reference,
loop.
just a loop. It's kind of broken right now. You got to hit it a bunch of times to make it work, and I think it's working.
Skip it. Skips a couple days. All of a sudden, it's like April 1st, and all of a sudden now it's like April 22nd. Like what?
Where am I?
I
Oh my
know.
god.
I'm
I
like 20. I like turned 27, and I'm like, wow, what happened?
Yeah, for me it's like 34, 35. I'm like, where did time fly?
Yeah, I bet. I know,
Oh
right?
my gosh. Yeah, hopefully we beat this because I am also excited. This weekend I was actually cleaning out my gas blowback guns, thinking that
Yes.
it was gonna sort of simmer down or calm down. I guess not, but I still managed to clean my gas blowback stuff because I would like to run my gas blowback only games. I know a lot of people are excited, but again,
I'm ready.
my hands are forced because I have to wait until all of this stuff kind of calms down, you know?
Yeah.
There's no lockdown. There's less restrictions. least we could use city without going crazy too much. And kind of hoping that it's not just like a 5-on-5, because I know there's a lot of people that want to jump into my games, but seeing that it is a very niche game type because it's gas only and a lot of restrictions, it's gonna change the game types a bit. But I don't know. Did you guys play last year or last year before that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
change of
I'm not
pace,
gonna lie
right?
though, as soon as
Oh
the drum
yeah.
mags came out, the fun kind of disappeared.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I rocked the it was really nice. Paul, our buddy Paul, right? He lent me his GB Vector,
yeah.
and that was some of the most fun I've ever
It's
had.
got
And
4 of
then
them or something like that. I don't even know how many
yeah,
he.
Four or
he's
five or something.
Yeah,
He's all
yeah.
about the collection. Yeah.
He's amazing, I know, and yeah, he let me run that vector, the GBB vector, so not an AEG. Like that thing was blowback, and it was so crisp and so nice. And then I had my pistol, so that was great because you don't like HPA and you hate me, so
I hate you already.
you love me and
Of
hate me
course
at
I
the
do.
same time.
Yes, this is a no HPA game, guys. So
Yeah,
if you
no,
missed
and
out,
that means the tap mags too.
yeah, no tap mags, and I'm also restricting the drum mags with the little spin on it or whatever you call it, the Armor Works one.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
Yep,
Yeah.
none of that. Sorry, guys,
So
because
you want
last
you want
year,
real sim mags?
yeah,
What about extended Glocks? What about extended Glock
extended
mags?
Glocks is fine
Because that's like
Yeah.
50
as
shots.
long
That's like
as you don't
50
have a hopper system and you're spinning a wheel to feed more BBs into it. That's
Mhm.
You want springs, so
Yeah, I want spring only, and Springer shotguns are fine. Gas shotguns are fine. If you have a spring sniper rifle, sure, go ahead. But
mm,
that's not really the point of gas only games. But I mean, you have a disadvantage ish when they push up on you. So I mean, that's really up to you. But hey, I'm all here for fun and games, and yeah, let's try and beat this thing. And
Mhm.
oh god, I'm really excited to play gas only games because I do some pretty unique games that are only unique to like the speciality of using gas only because of the
yeah,
pace, the change of pace that you get out of just
Yeah.
using gas because you have low
People slowing
ammunition
down.
counts, you got low rate of fire,
Mhm.
and you're heavier because of your gas, and
yeah,
you have
exactly.
less ammo too.
So you
As
gotta watch your stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
yeah,
a full mag loadout is what, like one mid cap, two mid caps?
depends. If you want to go
You're talking
fast,
like
it's gonna be 4 Stanag mags. If you want to go heavy, it's gonna be 12. It's really up to
Yeah,
you.
go 12, baby.
I could just imagine the person dragging themselves with 12 gas mags strapped to their body. I know we've done it, okay? We've both done it, but I'm just saying, like, imagining the person other than myself doing it. I'm crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have any questions about that type of gameplay and when it's gonna start, come and ask me. But again, I will not start the games unless all of this stuff calms down a bit. What it was like a couple of months ago when it was a little bit calmer. Not right now because there is really heavy restrictions right now. So let's try and beat this, and yeah, let's keep
Yeah,
at
stay
it.
safe, guys.
That is my jackpotting to you guys when it comes to showing you a little treat and be like, yeah, at the end of this tunnel, there's this game that I'm gonna do.
GBB.
Yep.
Mhm.
And also a good time to start dusting off or start collecting or buying. I don't know. It's up to you. It's if you want to get into the gas stuff, I'm here for advice.
Did you
Mm,
see that new Wii gun?
The Galaxy something something or
No, I saw. Sorry, I should have been more specific. They came up with like a new M4 or whatever that takes
yes,
9 mil.
Trigger actually has it. So
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
was
watch
actually
out
shocked.
because those things cannot take the regular Glock mags. They
Yeah, that
actually
it's proprietary,
they have their own proprietary mags in it.
which is sad.
Just pull it up here.
Yeah, it's a little sad.
It's a little sad, yes, but I get it because the feeding nozzle is different from the actual like
Glock nozzle.
Glock nozzle. So like a Glock has a tiny one, this one has a bigger one. Let's see here. Let's
It
just
sucks because there's another one. I think TM did something along similar lines, and they were actually able to keep it. compatible with
Yeah.
their
So
Glock
here it
system.
is, M4A1 PPC, and then they got the M4 Riz PPC GBBR.
Yeah.
They're not bad for the price, 549. There you go, guys. If you want like a really good entry level, again, I don't think Trigger is selling the mags, so you're gonna have to figure out how to get the mags. But hey, one mag, wait, what? Like 50
See, that's the
shots? 50
right.
shots
That's
in it?
but
Yeah, that's not bad.
yeah, but that's the problem though, and it sucks too, right? Because it's unfortunate that you can't just slap your Glock mag in there or something like that, like a 9mm mag.
No, I get you. I get you.
Sad.
Yeah, unfortunately, Trigger for gas stuff, they don't really have a lot of selections. If you look at their in stock, it's a lot of the expensive stuff, like a GHK for like $1,000. I mean, that's a dream gun for me, but I know how to maintain my own gas system, so
The PTS ones aren't bad either. I got my hands
Yeah.
on one last weekend. Take a look at. The guy
if
brought
you
it
want
in.
something a little bit better, I don't know. I think a lot of people are moving
PTSD 's
towards
good.
the TM MWS systems.
Oh,
They're
that one's worth the money.
they're
Yeah.
they're reliable. They're cheaper, $100 cheaper.
Yeah, you can't get that PTS one in Canada anymore.
Yeah, you got Umarex as well, which is a VFC, a little bit finicky system, but if you get a brand new, run it until it breaks. You also got the 417 as well. Again, magazines are gonna be hard to find for that one because it is a nice big one. You got your
That's 7.62. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, you got your M110 SASS. It's like an SR16 for VFC.
Uh-huh.
So you got a good collection of Wii, VFC, GHK. Oh, and let's not forget about the Sten gun, the Northeast Sten gun Mark II. If we
Yeah,
really
for
want to get
all
those
those
World War
II
II memes, yeah.
World War II memes, yeah.
Yeah, and then they also have the MP5 as well, Umarex.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, these are nice guns that I have way too many collection of right now that I really need to go through. So
Listen to your heart, boy.
also listen to my wallet. It goes
Listen to
ouch.
your heart.
No,
Listen
it
to
goes
your
no,
heart.
no. Stop. Okay,
Listen
I'm
to
gonna
your
go buy
heart.
something. All right. Well, we went on a little bit of a rant there, but
Yeah, I think that's enough banter.
yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna log off and we're gonna continue buying stuff.
All right. Anyways,
Yep.
this is shoot, we're at episode 43 and
43?
yeah, 43. Yep. And oh, I'm gonna verify that because I actually don't know which episode we're on right now.
Yeah, yikes.
Yikes.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
All right. Okay. Yeah, 43. We're All right, episode 43, guys. That is a wrap. This is Poi. You got Tack down here.
Hey.
Mac
Bye.
up here, putting some gang signs.
Those
All
were
right.
numbers. Those were numbers.
Okay. And that is it. We'll see you guys on the next podcast. All right. Say goodbye, guys.
Stay safe, guys.